All right, our next location here is actually downtown center in Astoria, which is back this way, as you can see. But this is the jail that the Fratellis break their buddy out of. And would you look at this? ORV? Bullet holes? No. That's correct. This is the Jeep from the hit The Goonies. Look, even has the sunroof. That's how accurate this is. Buckle up, boys! This is it. There would be spilt gas, like a ring, all right here, all along this, and this Jeep would pull up right here, and he'd get in and the car door would be locked. He'd be trying to open the door up, and he kept on saying, "Unlock the door! Unlock the door!" And he eventually had to climb through that sunroof. And then they started laughing and they shot the pavement where the gas went around, the big gas. And it caught on fire so the guards couldn't come get them. Right here at the county jail. You guys, I have not been in here. This is a whole museum dedicated to the Goonies. Some personal notes they put towards them. I had a huge crush on you, Mikey. Here's the jail right here. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. And oh my goodness. We all know what this scene is. You schmuck. Do you really think I'd be stupid enough to kill myself? This is the jail cell where he was gonna hang himself, quote, quote. We all know what happened then. Right there. Here's a cool clipboard here. Okay. To say the Goonies capture the imagination of viewers is an understatement. 34 years, well, it looks like it just keeps counting up. Later, Goonies fans and families still celebrate this compelling story of Goonie versus evil. Eat. Oh my goodness. And there is Data's outfit. You know, I think this is screen used. I'm curious. Data, of course, as we know him from Short Round, from the Indiana Jones franchise. Well, from one of the movies. You cheat, Dr. Jones, you cheat. There's some neat memorabilia right here. Looks like we have some VHS tapes, Blu-rays, ad magazines, everything full of movies, it looks like. Oh, even some action figures. Look at that. So now we are on the back side of the cell where hanging himself with the sign as we know. Looking out this window. Bars? I don't remember there being bars on these windows. Ooh, and look at this. We have a huge treasure plot right there. Is that real money in there? So it's kind of interesting just walking through town here, through all of these neighborhoods. Just makes me wonder, you know, what makes these directors or these scout location experts, whatever you want to call them, what makes them say, hey, take a random right here. Oh, look here's a house at the dead end. Let's use that for a movie. Or for the movie we're going to use, or going to film. Not knowing that that very movie is going to be a part of film history. It also makes me wonder if half of these people that live in these homes, besides the obvious homes, makes me wonder if they even realize they live in a complete movie magic world. Just something to ponder about, just something to think. All right, our next stop right here. This is LC Bowl, right on Marine Drive here in Astoria, right off the main drag. But one of the most iconic scenes in the Goonies with Chunk was filmed right in this window. I'll give you a clue, milkshake. All over the window. Oh, wow, please, Chase. You would have seen him looking straight through this window. In fact, here's an illustration of it. That's right, he would have seen the police cars right here. Meanwhile, he is smushing his face right against the window, and the milkshake goes all over the window. Just right here on this random corner. Who would have thought? So I just have to say, as someone who is from this part of the country, having a day just like this in Astoria, Oregon, is a gold mine. Doesn't happen very often. As you can see on a lot of the movies, it's just sappy around this place all the time. Just rain, wind, gray. Kind of neat. Here is another iconic scene off of the Goonies. This is where the Goonies are riding their bikes down the hill, going full speed, and their dad, or it was Mikey's dad, was tying the flagpole or putting the flag up, taking it down, and they come a million miles per hour and turn this corner and go that way, which actually points directly to the jail we are just at. So it's kind of hilarious that you'd never know these two filming locations are literally right next to each other. Movie magic, baby. Movie magic. Here's another great filming location, you guys. This is in the first 5 minutes of the Goonies. This is the field that you see the cheerleading squad and one of the friends practicing. And meanwhile, on this street over here, there's a cop chase. Of course, it's the familiar cop chase that we saw with Chunk in the window, spilling his milkshake all over the window, smearing it. Right now, as you can see, it's no longer that field, that high school field. It's now a hospital. But yeah, this is where it was filmed, right here. We'll match it up for you. So I'm definitely noticing a pattern here. Every film location we've been to, including the school for Kindergarten Cop, there's a house for sale right across the street. This being, of course, across the street from, you guessed it, the Goonies house. Just right up that gravel driveway. You want a house? There's another. So for years and years, it was definitely frowned upon to hike up to the house that was used for the Goonies. But now, we have a big giant yes. As we're walking up here, this house was purchased, I think, 2 or 3 times, and the third owner was all about fans coming up here. Was totally fine with it. But the owners before that, they would put sheets and tarps and stuff in the windows so nobody could come up. Which, I mean, let's face it, if you're gonna live at a movie location or a house movie, you have to expect there's going to be people who want to come check it out. So in appreciation for the owners letting us come up here and film, they are taking donations. And I'm going to stick $1 in there to thank them, because this was not possible just even a few years ago. It wasn't. So there we go. The Goonies house. All right, you guys, we made it. This is the house from the 1985 cult classic, Goonies. In all of her glory. Sure, some things have changed here and there. Like a staircase that used to be coming out this way instead of going that way. This is where Mikey would have climbed out of his room. Sat on the roof, if I remember right. And of course, there are many scenes of them either standing on the patio or at the very end, where there was a door where Mikey and his older brother was standing overlooking all of Astoria in complete sadness that they were going to have to sell the house. Another scene right here. This is Dada's house. Of course, we know him as Short Round Off Dr. Jones, Indiana Jones. Right here, he attached the cable all the way across to above the door here. And we saw him slide across and fly through the front screen. That was one of the funniest parts. And of course, right down below here, there's a fenced area right here and a stump. And of course, this is where the most infamous dance was ever created. The shuffle truffle. That's right. Chunk was right here. Do it! Come on! Do it! Come on! Do it! Aww! All right, you guys, that is going to do it for today. Thanks for watching. And by the way, if you do like these videos, filming locations, all this history stuff, of course, this is more of a filming location video. Why don't you just hit that like button and subscribe to my channel and share it with your friends. I'm sure they would love to see this kind of stuff too. A lot of us who are from around here obviously know this is a hot spot, and quite a few of you have probably been here. But for those of you who haven't, it's a gem. So once again, thanks for watching Landoland. We will see you on the next adventure.